Welcome back, everybody. This is Madison the Mad Goddess, and we are doing another run of Dragon Age Inquisition DLC Trespasser. And when last we left our intrepid adventurer, Rowan, we were going to do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, one of my least favorite big runs in the game. So we're going to go ahead and summon our War Council. I don't have my camera on today. Just don't feel like being on cam. We're going to pick up some missions off the war table that we slapped down yesterday. And then we're going to go ahead and slap some more down before proceeding. So, let's see. Hard in Hightown, Trouble in Skyhold. And I'm not going to be taking screenshots anymore while I'm actually gameplaying, because it seems to pause the game during that particular point in time, and it makes for a bad stream. I can always download the video later and get screenshots that way to put on my Tumblr account. So if you haven't taken a moment to look at my page below my video, you'll see the list of moderators that I have, and you will see the list of other locations where you can find me on the internet for my Dragon Age Inquisition runs. Let's see. Let's send a champion.
Inquisitor.
Oh, Cullen, you're never happy with whatever I do. Let's put Josephine on
At your
that.
service.
And what can we do with Liliana? Ah, the name of our enemy. Yes, we want to put Lily on
Inquisitor.
That's going to be almost a 5-hour run for her. But, so be it. Oh, and I left the war room, and I did not mean to. Turn back around. And since I'm playing not only a mage, but an elf, I'm going to get some bad rep as soon as I walk into Halem Shirel. Or, correction, the Winterball Palace. So let's do Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts, where an assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge or lay into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. We're going to select that.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Let's do some investigation, as always.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briella is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Ooh, intriguing.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briella could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside. But it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Also, in case you did not notice, I changed my character's Celine to one I picked up from Nexus Mods. I forgot to list it in the mod Nexus Mods category. I will do that as soon as I can remember what it's called. So let's confirm this operation, and let's head to the Helem Shiral Ball. Grabbing my A-team here and confirming it. I'm going to increase the game volume just a little bit. There we go.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Douchebag.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Let's go with this option.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briella, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game.
Ah,
But
blah,
if we
blah.
do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
No, not yet. I have to do some ground
Is
exploration
that the
first.
Inquisitor?
An elf savage? Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Casper's idea of a joke.
Ah, my court approval dropped by 10 points. Your Legion ability looks down on elves. The court watches you with a critical eye. Great. I lost 10 whole points, went from court approval of 40 to 30. We gotta get that up.
You there! Rabbit! Have you seen a ring anywhere? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Countess finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
Let's go find her ring, which is located over here. We can either return it to her, or we can keep it to sell for later. We're gonna return it.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure! I cannot believe you found it! You have saved me a lifetime of mortification. How can I thank you enough?
Oh, ding. Sweet. I reached level 16 just by doing that. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's do that. Let's see. At least I got 5 more approval ratings from that. Swing up here and eavesdrop on some noble people talking.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Foreigners.
Assholes. But yes, I opened up a Tumblr account so I can upload screenshots and small video clips to Tumblr now, as well as YouTube and Twitter.
Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
So please, by
My
all means,
spies
take
said
a
the
look at those
bodies were
links
beyond
and
counting.
click
Surely
like
the Empress
or
will put
follow
an
or
end to the
whatever.
war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Alright, we're gonna look for the storage key. It might be over here. There it is. And I'm not gonna waste my Hala statue on opening up the other storage area. I'm gonna save it because I want to save the relationship between Empress Celine and Briala. That's one of my goals. So let's see, let's pick up Scandalous Testimony. Let's loot this. Where is it? Come on. Oh, Caprice Coin. We have to find that Hala statue, I think is up over here.
What is Lady Pentecost wearing?
We're not going to unlock the eastern storage. Oh, there it is right there on the ground. 1 out of 10. And they say that you'll never get all 10, so that sucks. And the one that I really hate trying to get is the one in the servant storage area. So let's save this and open the gate.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. Cassandra is usually not the subtle or cautious type.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
And there's a noble woman that we want to talk to, but we have to get our approval rating up to at least 75 before we can acquire her as an agent. I don't know if we actually acquire her as an agent per se, but in order for her to pay attention to us, since I'm an elven mage. That's why I increased my nobility perks, because that'll help as well. So let's come up here. We just covered the vestibule.
Is that the Inquisitor?
A Dalish? No, that cannot be.
Let's see if there's anything to discover. Oh, eavesdropping.
Just gossip.
Oh, damn.
What is Gaspar?
Interesting. Good to know.
Scandalous secrets gathered. And women in gowns in the way. That noble,
Gaspar never
don't
struck
even
me as
bother
pious.
talking
You
to.
must think he gains military.
Alright, let's just go ahead into the ballroom. Let's proceed with this. Gaspar may be a douche, but we're using him to get into the ballroom. It worked.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen.
There's Empress Celine, who we are here to save.
Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the mage underground, champion of the blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times removed.
Yeah, well,
Hero
we'll skip
of
through
Orlais,
this.
right hand of the Divine. Warden Blackwall of Valcheven, Constable of the Grey, bearer of the silver-right wings of valor, the Lady Inquisitor's elven serving man, Solus, Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall, Lady...
There we
Cousin,
go.
my dear sister,
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
Let's hope the breeze does not herald an oncoming storm.
Even the wisest mistake fair winds for foul. We are at the mercy of the skies, Inquisitor. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
All right.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Let's get this underway, shall we? 21 minutes into the stream, and we haven't really done shit.
Tell me, Yvette.
So, court
how are
approval
my
of
lines up?
40. Let's talk
Are
to
they good,
Josephine.
Inquisitor?
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Of course, every word. Especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No,
She once told the Duke of...
absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of...
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship. But the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half-a royal... They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Alright,
I'll see you later.
let's go find Liliana.
Another time.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks?
I heard Celine was having the entire wing
Let's grab that codex over here and read that. A compendium of Relation Theater.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Liliana is on the other side. Unless she's in the vestibule right now. The Dowager is who we want to talk to later.
You remember my husband? Poor darling.
You must
How
dance
could
with
the
me,
Emperors
Commander.
afford to renovate
Please,
the palace
Inquisitor,
without war going
did you
on?
need something?
I
The
heard
sooner
that
we
it
track
wasn't
down this
renovations at
infiltrator, the
all.
better.
The palace was damaged by Gaspard's catapults.
He fired on the Winter
You've
Palace.
attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Carry on.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Alright.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
I still remember the day
Follow
they
through
came
here.
that my second husband, Philippe,
Go back to the vestibule. Hook up with Liliana.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
Let's investigate that.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Alright. Let's see. Where do we want to go? We don't want to talk to Cassandra. We don't want to talk to that noble. Nothing to gossip. No gossiping going on. Oop, gossip. Eavesdropping.
Waste of time.
Damn it. That's a quest I've never completed. Let's go this way. The Hall of Heroes, the guest wing.
Leave us.
Bitches.
Interesting.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Alright. Let's come down here where Blackwall is.
Don't I know you from somewhere? Ah. Lord Rudal de Lancre. I've seen you in his company before, no?
I don't think we...
Interesting.
Let's see, sometimes the game freezes whenever I talk to Blackwall here. So let's talk to him.
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
Ah, and it did. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Blackwall without it crashing the game again. See if we can get the game to load up here. Hello, BioWare. Yes, yes, we know. Continue. And continue. And try to talk to Blackwall. Alright, Blackwell, don't screw this up again.
I'm ready for anything. Just give the word.
What do you think about all the scheming and politics?
I think I'd rather be anywhere else. Let's save the Empress and get back to where things make sense. Say what you want about Celine's ascension. She stole the throne? She seduced her way to it? Who cares? In the years since, she's proven she is the perfect mix of strength, cunning, and grace that Orlais needs. Gaspard, you may as well crown a bull if he wins.
So, Silverite Wings of Valor. What did you get that for?
For valor.
Care to elaborate?
It was a long time ago. Back when we didn't stop to boast about past victories when there was an assassin on the loose.
What's the word? Seen anything yet?
9 different ladies and 6 gentlemen have asked Cullen to dance. I think he's received 2 offers of marriage. He might need a bodyguard.
While I have a moment, is there anyone here I should question?
I'm not well acquainted with Orlesian nobility. They rarely welcome Grey Wardens coming in with the right of conscription.
Wait for my signal.
I have to talk to him one more time.
Are we ready to make our move?
Make sure you save at least one dance for me.
All of them.
Alright, so we picked up a Caprice coin, and we're gonna come in here, and...
The last 2 people we sent to this...
eavesdrop.
Interesting.
Try to get our court approval
I had
up.
no idea.
So we have 3 scandalous secrets that we've gathered.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
Let's talk to Solus real quick.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fade. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
I'll be back.
And well.
Alrighty.
I don't like that Grand Duke. Nobody should.
Interesting. Boring.
Boring. I think this
There
is
must be
another
something
Caprice
here.
coin. 3 out of 15. I've never gotten 15 Caprice coins before. Let's talk to Duke Germain.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
Okay, and let's just ask him this and that's it.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life, if not fight for his destiny?
Another time, my lord.
Okay, so now we have a court approval of 45, which is still not that great. Follow the blood trails.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was
Let's talk to
Philippe
him.
should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Philippe is a jerk.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Ooh, court approval of 15. Very nice. Let's see, is there anything in here to pick up? Nope, we'll just come out here.
Hear what Gaspard said to
Grab
Germain?
this. Cylinder seal.
Well, well. What's this?
Court approval of 55. We'll get more court approval when we dance with, what's her name? I don't remember. Anyway, let's come out here.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Enjoy the masquerade. A blah, blah, blah. A hoity-toity-toity. Talk to these guys here.
Did you need something?
And then let's go eavesdrop on them.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Eavesdrop again.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Alright, let's come in here and loot this real quick. An engraved locket. And that's what we're going to find, or want to find, is the Elven locket. Let's talk to them again. So we can acquire an agent.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
Alright. Let's go grab... Let's throw these Caprice coins in here. Let's read the plaque first if I can get close enough to it. Okay, they didn't grant me any XP. Let's just toss them in. Okay, so that was all 3.
What were they doing?
We're gonna grab more Hala statues and some more secrets. Okay, let's come in here first. Pull the book. Trying to make a quick run in here. Pick up that letter. Not going to do the Veilfire quest. My court approval is dropping. But I do want to come around here and grab this Hala statue. Maybe there's another Caprice coin I can pick up. Oh, Scandalous Secrets. Down to 56. I have to unlock this door. This is an anxiety run. Pick up Scandalous Negotiations and back down. That's okay. There's the bell. Always wait for the second bell. The second bell will give you, I think, 10 extra approval points. So we'll just stand right here. And then I think we get introduced to Morgan. Which comes from, if you remember her from Dragon Age Origins, she's also in this one. Come on, second bell.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone.
All right.
Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough. For the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Still need some better court approval ratings. Because we're only at 66. I at least want to be at a comfortable 55.
Ah, there's the Dowager. Don't make eye contact. She wouldn't want to speak with anyone. Why would the Empress
Okay, we're on the wrong side because there's Josephine.
Duke Gaspard has made a fortune at alliance.
Let's talk to Liliana first before we talk
You
to
have
them.
such beautiful hair, Commander.
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers. Trimmed with pearls. And emeralds. And those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambian's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambian acquire such a grand shoe, hmm? What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
You're
Alright.
This is, of course, I learned this very young. All this? For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be...
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. A little more dirt like this, and if you find more, let me know. I always...
Oh, good. Court approval rating of 82. Let's talk to the Dowager now.
You are an interesting one. A Dalish in the Winter Palace. More genteel than the Grand Duke. That's put this lot in their place, hasn't it?
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
Good evening, milady.
Alright. Dance with the Dowager operation available.
Mistress
We don't want to ruin that, so we won't talk to her anymore.
Celine prevails tonight.
Inquisitor,
Gaspard will ruin
to what
us
do we
all.
owe this honor?
We are always still...
Let's
Her
get through this
Imperial Majesty is
conversation.
unfortunately occupied at present.
If the evening is...
It's so lengthy.
She is...
And she throws the best parties.
Perhaps you could tell me something then. We haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us.
Milady Inquisitor.
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur.
I'd like to know more about...
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was...
She is respected and...
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
I'd like to know more about the negotiation. It seems strange to...
Oh,
yada
do your people have no
yada.
customs?
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great solemnity are...
While joyous occasions...
We must never forget that...
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the...
What can you tell me about the other party?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial Army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would gladly make his palace a war camp.
Alright, get on with it,
Lady Briella.
ladies.
Even if her plans could...
She is an idealist, but her...
What is the Emperor?
Peace is her only...
Gaspard and Briella...
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Alright,
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade!
let's talk to Briella real quick.
Inquisitor Lavalin, how many of the guests have mistaken you for a kitchen servant? You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
I want to know more about the peace talks. What can you tell me about Celine?
Gaspard is a warmonger. He's a simple man. Celine is the... But reason is cautious. However sorely it may be needed.
I had a question about you, Brielle.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. I should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now. Empress Celine and I have... history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war. She betrayed me. It wasn't
No,
possible.
we don't
It
care.
wouldn't do to let the court know she had...
If she does...
I have contingency plans. This evening gives me but with time and sufficient blackmail.
I'm surprised you did...
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
You might be interested in what I've... It's about Gaspard. He's been threatening the no...
Typical. Gaspard's always been a bully, regardless of the cheval.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Alright, 87 court approval ratings, so let's head down to the servants'
Doesn't look
quarters.
like negotiations are going well. Commander, has anyone ever told you that you have the most
Where are
remarkable eyes?
they?
Several times this evening. Maximilian
I
swept
think
me.
we have to go this way.
Has anyone seen Lucien? He was supposed to have
I'm so glad
The
Maman
vestibule, perhaps?
She always...
Down this way. And over here. Save the game.
This could be worth checking out.
Alright. I have to remember to equip my character. Actually, I have to equip everybody with their armor and their weapons. So, let's get that done. And now we can get some fighting in, some action. Alright, let's pause the game and let's equip our armor. Imbued hat. Cassandra. An enduring helmet. Blackwall is enduring helmet and Battlemaster coat. And Solus with an imbued hat and ethereal battle mage coat. Let's do weapons. That's his deadly scepter. This is my deadly scepter. That's hers. That's hers. There's really no difference between hers and Blackwall's. But everyone's equipped now. Save the servants' quarters.
Why kill the servants? They were unarmed.
Because they were in the way, of course. These were minor obstacles in the path to someone's power.
Actually, let's get Solus. He's taller. Because we need that. Solus. What are you standing on? This is annoying. Got it. Okay. Let's come out here. And let's go this way. We got some dead elven servants.
This was no servant. What was he doing here? Is that Gaspard's family crest on the hilt of that dagger? Time to have a word with the Duke.
And let's fight.
Venatori agents! The Venatori were watching this approach. They're organized.
Alright, we're gonna go grab another Hala statue this way. We're gonna take the loss of some court approval, but that's alright because we'll get that back when we dance with the Duchess Floriane. I think that's her name, Floriane. We'll get that back. But I want that Hala statue, which is right
Should
there.
we look around?
There we go. 4 out of 10. I'm gonna climb back down. Let's see. Find our way out. Some more Venatori agents. Get rid of this Venatori mage. Alright. Okay, there's no point in looting them. They really don't have anything to offer. We just need to find our way back inside. There's no door there. Yeah, see, they really don't have anything worth bringing. I think this way is barred. Yeah, it's barred. Like I said, we have to find our way back inside now. I can never remember how the hell to get back inside this place. No, not that way. Let's go up that staircase where I got that Hala statue from. See where that leads. See if maybe we can make our way in through here. Nope. And we're dropping court approval rating just doing this shit. Got to find the way in. Has to be down here somewhere. There's no way to climb up. Let's go all the way down here. Let's come through here. I think it's this way. Let's see. There we go. Let's read that. Yes, we're wasting time by doing so, but fuck it. Come up here. Come in here and take these guys down. Where we're gonna grab the Elven Locket at. That up. Let me check something real quick. Do I have my Ring of Doubt on? I do, but it doesn't seem to be activated.
Elven? Odd to find it here.
A token of affection from Happier times. Celine must still care for Briala.
Alright, let's head this way, where we're gonna fight some more Venatori. Or we run into Briala, I can't remember which of the two. Both, probably. Yep, here comes Briala.
Fancy meeting you here. Shouldn't you be dancing, Inquisitor? What will the nobility say?
No doubt there's a line of people breathlessly waiting for dances with me.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was. You clean this place out. Will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to say... So, the Council of Herald's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
Gaspard killed him, I think.
I knew it. I knew he was smuggling. Those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
He can try, but
I wish you luck. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
You know how to make a sales pitch, Ambassador. I'll give you that.
I do, don't I? And if you happen to lean a little bit our way?
More politics and double-dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
Let's go this way. And this way. Wait, we already went that way. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a fall. Wait, I'm gonna read that. Totally going to take a fall. I'm gonna jump out this window. Ouch. And then we'll go this way to get out. So we still have 81 court approval rating, that's good. 80. So long as we have at least 75 by the end when we talk to Empress Celine, we're good to go. Which we will have. I'm very confident that we will. We're gonna pick up another Hala statue and a Caprice coin, I think. We're gonna talk to these people.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything.
I told you, Phil. Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell.
If you'd like.
Really?
You'd only be...
Philippe, you're right.
Now we have 90. Go in here, because I want that Hala statue.
I should look around.
Fucking Caprice coin, don't care. Scandalous password, we'll take that.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Yeah, 100 out of 100. That's good.
Inquisitor Lavallon, we met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. Have the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
I assure you the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
If I've learned anything, Your Grace, it is to put my trust in no one.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
I'd happily do more dancing, just not with Corypheus.
I promise not to invite him to your next ball.
Were you dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the...
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Morrigan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori, and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become...
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat. Then perhaps we should let her die.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
Oh,
This
Liliana.
evening...
And it doesn't
We
need to
need
be
to turn
Celine.
you around.
She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Liliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
We came here to save Celine.
Then you must not only save her life, but also her empire.
That means giving her a victory over both Gaspard and Briala.
If there truly is proof Gaspard's in league with Corypheus, that would be a start.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is...
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access, and in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful.
Alright, before we do anything, let's drop off some more secrets to Liliana. Which, again, I'm on the wrong side. Because there's Josephine. Oh,
I have an idea, Josephine. You should invite all
I think
the
it's a
family to
priest
Skyhold
ring.
for the summer.
Just
You'd
in
be
case
bored
we
the
need
second
that.
you stepped past the gates. Skyhold is a fortified castle.
Lazy elf.
Holiday resort.
I sent him down to the cellar for more wine hours ago.
It's
Talk
been
to
too long
Liliana
since
real
I've
quick.
had any word from Valoyo.
Do you Ugh. So many crimes of fashion.
I found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
This is good work.
9 out of 30. I have never gotten all 30 scandalous secrets, so let's talk to Briella again about the locket. We found something that belongs to you.
We meet again. Given any thought to what I said?
I found an elven locket hidden among Celine's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it. Another time, Inquisitor.
Let's talk to Lady Fleur.
Is there something we may do for you?
We do so enjoy speaking with you.
We will speak to the Empress on your behalf.
Alright, I found Celine's elven locket.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear. That is very interesting.
I'll get Her Majesty.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
The locket I found. It was a gift from Brialla, wasn't it?
She gave it to me for my coronation. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
What made the two of you part ways?
She wanted change, and she thought I should deliver it. My word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. Culture does not transform itself overnight. I failed her. I should have dared more. But the past, like so many things, is beyond my command.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Brialla.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire. Dispose of the locket however you like. It means nothing to me.
Ouch. So now we have to go to the royal wing to find blackmail on either Brialla
Mistress Nightingale.
or on
My dear Maximilian.
Gaspard, which we're gonna save Brialla, so let's see. Oh, I passed the royal wings. They're down here.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois.
Inquisitor?
No, they're not down here at all. They're in another
I
area.
hope not.
The vestibule, perhaps? I think so.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Trying to figure out which cutscene I want to use for Tumblr next. I think that maybe the one with Morgan. Why am I bothering?
Waste of time.
Good. I'm not bothering with any more scandalous secrets.
Interesting.
Alright, so we can get rid of that save since that was successful and save over top of here. Go to the royal wing. And fight, fight, fight. And I have to equip my armor and weapon again. I think everybody else is already equipped. Let me do a quick check. Yep. Everybody's good. Let's see. I think we have enough house
Hello?
just to open
Is
this
anyone
one.
there? Somebody?
Nope.
Anybody?
Let's go in here.
Oh, thank you.
I just kicked that bitch out the window.
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said...
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
This wing is...
easy. The door was unlocked. One of the other...
Is there anyone else who knows the...
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... no.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Floriane?
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was...
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen.
We're
He'll
not
keep
going
you safe.
to. We're not going to turn on Briala.
Thank you.
We're going to save Briala.
Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
All right. We're going to save Briala and Celine's relationship, but we still have a fight to do.
What was that sound? Something's not right.
And this is where we discover what's really going on.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Shut up with your butterfly dance. I mean, your butterfly dress.
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Dance.
If you were looking for a dance partner.
So I said the word.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world.
Yeah, whatever.
Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless mate.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
What exactly is in this for you?
The world, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule.
At this point, I'd think disappointment was an old friend.
You poor deluded thing. You don't know half of what Samson and I have planned. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
All right. No, we don't want to do that. Let's just do that. Take that down. Disrupt the rift if we can. Disrupt the rift. And close it. Poor guy over there.
Andraste, were those demons? There aren't any more of those.
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I've never... I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking...
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be...
Tell me everything you know.
So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais.
Want a new job? One that pays better. The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Alright. Let's pick up some demon loot. Oh, that's not demon loot. That's not demon loot either. Alright. Let's get out of here. I think we have some... Yep. Fighting to do. Let's loot this chest real quick. Carving knife worthless. Let's go down here. Come through here. A little too close for comfort, to be honest with you. Alright. Let's read that. And let's see. 4 out of 5. I don't have enough statues. Requires more Hala statues, and I don't have more Hala statues, so fuck it. Let's see if we can go through this door and go through this one and enter the grand ballroom. And let's tidy this up now. We are done.
Thank the Maker.
Look a little nervous, doesn't she?
The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Wait here, Cullen. I'm going to have a word with the Grand Duchess.
Speech with the Grand Duchess.
There's no time. The Empress will begin her speech any moment.
We owe the court one more show, Your Grace.
Inquisitor?
The eyes of every noble in the Empire are upon us, Your Grace. Remember to smile. This is your party. You wouldn't want them to think you had lost control.
Who would not be delighted to speak with you, Inquisitor?
I seem to recall you saying, all I needed was to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. When your archers failed to kill me in the garden, I feared you wouldn't save me this last dance. It's so easy to lose your good graces. You even framed your brother for the murder of a council emissary. It was an ambitious plan. Celine, Gaspard, the entire Council of Heralds, all your enemies under one roof.
This is very entertaining, but you do not imagine anyone believes your wild stories?
That will be a matter for a judge to decide, cousin.
Gaspard? You cannot believe this. You know I would never... Gaspard?
You lost this fight ages ago, Your Grace. You're just the last to find out.
Right. Well, we're done with that.
Your Imperial Majesty, I think we should speak in private, elsewhere.
So let's finish this up.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
Just shut up your face.
Enough. We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Yep.
Of course.
Gaspard's been trying to bully the Council of Heralds into crowning him Emperor. I met a council attaché who can confirm it.
A few idle threats hardly make me a traitor.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll convince somebody.
His own mercenary captain will confirm that Gaspard brought hired thugs into the palace for an attack.
Mercenaries? So much for your chevalier honor, cousin.
And he murdered a council emissary in the servants' quarters. I found his bloody knife hidden near the body. Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
Alright. Always choose what about Briala's reward if you want to reunite these two.
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
I can scarcely believe you did all this for me.
Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future. You have done so much, for my people and for us.
We won't forget this.
What will the two of you do now?
There will be some changes to the court.
Not just the court. Come, stand with us, Inquisitor. We must give the good news to the nobility. Lords and ladies of the court, this is a night for celebration. Those who sought to poison our empire with treason have been brought to justice. It is a new age for Orlais. We shall build a world in which all men and women live in harmony. Let the cornerstone of change be laid. I introduce the newest member of our court, Marquise Briala of the Dales.
This is not just a victory in Halam Shiral, or within the Empire, or even for elves alone. This is a triumph for everyone. Over 1,000 years ago in the Valerian fields, elves and humans together defeated the Imperium. We can do so much more now. We are greater than our ancestors ever dreamed. Together, we will start by saving our world from the enemy who took the divine and tore the sky apart.
This evening proves what we can accomplish through cooperation.
We are already tracking these Tevinter agents. Soon they'll have no place to hide.
But that is tomorrow. Tonight, we celebrate our newfound fellowship. Let the festivities commence!
Yay! Woo! Yay!
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after...
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry.
Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news. By Imperial Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine.
Just welcome her aboard.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response.
There are at least a dozen young lords and ladies hoping for some time with the hero of the night. Yet, here you are. Alone. Care to share your thoughts?
I'm just tired. This was a long night.
You worked too hard. I can see you're wanting to get away from it all. The night isn't over yet. May I have this dance, Lady Llewellyn?
I'd like that. I didn't know you danced.
I did once, in another life.
Aww. Back to Skyhold. Then I'm gonna end this stream and grab some lunch and then come back later. And I'll have my camera on the next time, so that'll be yay, woo! Because everybody loves seeing my gorgeous face. Not.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need...
Skippity skip.
That's...
Skippy
My
skip.
Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
How may I assist you,
With the political turmoil put to...
I have already told...
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of...
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were her holy... They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow, as no candidate from the clergy has...
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Those who remain are unable to get... They have been deadlocked. Lady
That's
Lily...
too damn bad.
Our late divine is still...
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
Yep.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Yes, I had a long journey.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. We've beaten his wardens and stopped his intrigues. Soon, Corypheus will have no place to hide.
Alright. Make sure. Let me put my armor back on. Jesus, stop taking my armor off. Oh, equip that. Alright, move to valuables. Move, 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 move. Move, move, move. Weapons. Carving knife and oblique cutter we don't need. Move to valuables. Accessories. Stamina amulet. Nope. Nobody needs that. Upgrade. Sigil of the Greater Mistral. Screw that shit. Let me go here. And we're gonna save right here so that we can come back and judge our prisoner. Alrighty, so that is it for right now. I will be back sometime later today with a new stream. Not sure what we'll be doing. Probably just some random questing. Not really going to progress too much further in the game. Just leveling up and knocking some quests out. And that should be it. Let me see what we have on the board. Let's go ahead and set up one less Venatori so we can get that out of the way for Dorian and resave the game. So thank you for stopping by, those of you who did, and I will stream with you later. Ta-ta for now. Ciao.